Hello everyone, checking out my status screen here for a second, but I am ready. I'm back for more. So what did we do last time? Oh yeah, we did Wild Flight. Ow. Oh, that was fun. Is a thing that I don't mean when I say it. But now we're gonna fight Metalhead, which is a really creative boss in my opinion. And I always have a lot of fun when I fight him. At least that's what I remember. Get this little whirlwind to take us up here. That is the name of the boss, right? Yes, I'm not crazy. Alright. And I like how they changed the entering level to confronting. Alright. Dropping a couple frames there, so I'm a little bit worried. And there's that awesome sound effect again. Oh, come on. Come on, frame rate, don't do that to me. Oh, come on. Alright, so cleared out that little area. So earlier today, I was debating... Got any more? No? Okay. I was debating making a vlog kind of video because I just found out that I got a copyright notice on a pretty old video of me playing Super Mario World, the special stages. It's got about 2,000 views, I think. Recorded it from an emulator. Ow. And yeah, that video's like... Oh no. Well, I'm dead. There's kind of a secret area down there, but you know. You can access it if you don't die. Yeah, so Nintendo, I guess, just noticed the video. And I imagine for business reasons, they didn't bother taking it down earlier because it wasn't important enough. Or maybe they just recently added certain things to the automatic content ID system, that's what it's called. But yeah, that really annoyed me. Are we good? Yeah, I think we are. Come on, come on. Let's talk to this guy. Tell us about this boss.
This big robot is all charged up to meet you. Attacking the power pole should disrupt its power supply.
Thank you. So what I thought was crazy about the... Whoa. The copyright notice, like, I'm no stranger to copyright notices because I've done quite a few rhythm game videos Good job. You blew up your own rods. That's silly. But yeah, I've done a lot of recordings of music games, also called rhythm games, like Guitar Hero, for example. And of course, they have copywritten music in many cases, like top 20 pop music, you know. Oh. So I understand that much. I understand that music is really strict, has really strict copyright things. Oh. With exception to Vivo, of course, which I don't understand. I guess that's... Sweet, we beat him. Notice he had a mohawk? Like a bright purple mohawk? That's amazing. Yeah, I guess Vivo is kind of a compromise that the music industry has come to, where they kind of accept that there's just going to be their music available for free everywhere, so they might as well put it on YouTube and make some sort of profit from it, I suppose. Oh, that jump is really tough. But this was literally just gameplay. Oh, come now. I know I can get over there. Can I like cheat it, kind of? No, it's still flat. Huh. Alright, we'll worry about that later. This was just gameplay, a recording of the special stages, and the music was noted. There was like 6 different copyright notices on the same video saying exactly oh yeah, I remember this now. Saying exactly why it was targeted. And so the Super Mario World level music, and it like gave the specific level for it, I think. The level that it was from. Well, actually, the weird thing was it copyrighted the same section of the video twice, because I'm just assuming that 2 levels have the same music. I'm gonna make that jump right now. So for the 2 levels that have the same music, it gave the notice twice, which I think is very silly. Ugh. Oh my goodness. That's a tough jump. So it's really disturbing that... Oh, and I don't think I mentioned... Not only the music was copywritten, but also... it said like visual... video or visual material. So that means that Nintendo believes that they have... a copyright on the game's video output, which is to some extent I can understand that. Yeah, and let's put aside the fact that it's sort of ridiculous that they're so crazy about this, defending their copyright on a game that's pretty much considered abandonware at this point because it's been out for so long. But, you know, Mario Maker, they feel the need to defend their copyright all over again. There's a way down there. Yep. So, it really doesn't sit well with me the idea that, oh come on, where? Simply a game's video output can be copywritten. Oh, it's just right here. Where's that coming from? I don't know. Oops. Because that would mean that literally any gameplay footage being shown would be instantly copywritten, like get a copyright notice. And what happened with me was that that they monetized the video and I didn't get any. I was no longer entitled to money from it, which doesn't bother me because I don't make any other money from YouTube anyways at this point, at least not a significant amount. But, and there's the key, sweet. But, and I understand the video wasn't a review, which is something that would typically be covered under fair use. Like super duper covered, like lawsuit worthy covered. There's no way they're gonna be able to legally take down a review. But of course, if you've been following the whole "Where's the Fair Use" hashtag campaign, a lot of times videos are taken down, and reviews, including reviews, I should say, regardless of the fact that the copyright does not extend to reviews, because of fair use laws. Like, of course, we have laws set in place that allow for products to be reviewed so that the consumer can have an idea of if they're good or bad. If copyright could somehow silence that or make it less desirable to do review videos, then that would be a really bad thing, super anti-consumer. Awesome, we finished the level. So that's why it's totally messed up that they can simply copyright the video material, because that would mean that regardless of the audio that's over it, like if you're doing a review of it, for example, and you're showing game footage, regardless of that, you'd still get the copyright notice. What's up, Cray? His name. Why? I did not know that Spyro had a balloonist named Cray. I feel so much better now that so many dragons have been rescued. Jump into the balloon, and I'll show you the Dreamweaver's world. Let's go, man. So, I was debating making a whole video on it, but, you know, the perfectionist part of me, I don't want to have to, like, edit a whole video and stuff, so I figured I'd just talk about it here. I'm talking about it here partially because it really pissed me off, honestly. Because as a like a tiny channel, and a person that doesn't really have the time or money to deal with any of this, I can't, like, pick now to make a stand against freaking Nintendo. And it's not that it's impacting my life in any significant way, it's just the principle of the thing. And, oh, these platform things. The fools are invincible. I'm gonna get these gems. I definitely would have gotten these. Oh, and then so there's another reason why. Ow. Let's try that one more time. Oh, come on. Woo-doo! Woo-doo! Oh, come on, come on, come on. Got it. Another problem with copywriting video content is the idea that by playing a video game, your inputs change the output. Like, the output is, in most cases, directly affected by the user's input. And of course they can't copyright your input. That's something that you created. And so there's this word, they say that when you play a video game and record it, the content that's produced is transformative. And so if your input makes, this is all like legal nonsense. If what you do makes the products has a sufficiently transformative effect on the product, then it becomes yours. Let's see, what's like another case where that happens, because it's a really strange thing to sort of get your head around. I don't know, like maybe it's if you paint over half of a painting, then it's kind of more your painting than anything else. That's not a good example. I can't explain it very well, but I'm sure others have explained it better before.
Welcome to the dream illusion. While chasing vast experience in this one, you must expect the unexpected. Prepare for what is not planned.
Cool. So I gotta find a way to get up higher. So, gameplay footage is considered by some to be like completely covered as far as copyright. You trickster, you. And I don't think it's necessarily under fair use per se that it's supposedly covered, but it's because it's transformative to some extent. What, are you gonna shoot me? Go ahead, shoot me. So, at a certain point, it's ridiculous that they think they can copyright the video material, because it's like you design a camera and and you say any picture taken with it is under copyright.
Spyro, nicely done. I'll be done when I close to that nasty norm.
So you have to kind of wonder, like, I really think they're overstepping their bounds. I mean, it's really easy to just hate on Nintendo, but to some extent I can understand where they're coming from, because it's perfectly fine. It makes sense that you can copyright a character that you create and a software product. But I mean, that's, yeah. I mean, they could be jerks if they want, if the law allows them to. Oh, that is perfect. That is 1 in a million. Oh, I screwed it up. Oh, come on, dang it. Nintendo, this is all your fault. Alright, line up your jump, focus, think. Okay. Yeah, because if I were to create a software product, specifically a game, then by holding so strictly to the letter of the law and not allowing anyone to publish a video and make money off of video of my video game, then I think in a lot of cases I'm gonna screw up the sales because there's a flight. I'm not doing that. Yeah, because YouTube, for YouTubers, is for one at least, is can drive sales, because YouTubers will just want to be able to cover the latest games. Let's enter this world. And for another thing, consumers want to have an idea of what your game is like, and not necessarily just like a brief overview using tiny clips. Like, people want to see the whole game. And if you've made your game correctly, then people won't be able to experience everything in your game just by watching it. That's kind of the whole point of a game. So I think if you're going to call your software product a video game, then a player's input should be considered transformative, and therefore copyright cannot apply to it. But that's just my 2 cents. I think this video has gone on long enough. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.